Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, Cynicalex. And I just wanted to cover this new event quest tied to the Dormammu GBR because it's caused a lot of players to be confused both in good and bad ways. So I just wanted to cover the whole event quest with all of the tokens and all of the different tasks that you need to do, and then discuss the event shop briefly for you guys. But before we talk about other content in this update, because there's honestly still so much to talk about. So for this event quest, there's just a bunch of Dormammu GBR related quests. They're literally all related to Dormammu GBR and GBR in general. So starting from the top, you have clear Dormammu GBR one time. Then you have clear it with 3 players. Honestly, all of your clears should be with 2 other players because the rewards are better. Then you have clearing it within, I believe, 7 minutes, which is difficult but doable, especially if you bring 2 strong players. You can clear it in about 5 minutes. Acquire 200 souls of the Faltine. This could take you, honestly, this could take you as little as 2 runs. It's impossible to take less than 2 runs because of the fact that only 150 drop max per day, but you can get it in 2 runs if you bring enough boost points. But more likely than not, it's going to take you like 4 or 5 runs to do that, at least with 4 times boost points or 2 times boost points. Then you have to clear giant boss raid with a 1-player match. That's any giant boss raid, I believe. I don't think it's tied specifically to Dormammu. Then you just clear any GBR again, any GBR using boost points, which you should be doing anyways. Then clear any GBR 3 times, 7 times, 12 times, and 20 times. So they're not actually even all related to Dormammu. Some of them are related to other characters, the other whatever, Master Mold or Galactus. The only one that honestly seems pretty tedious to me is 20 times in 7 days. Now this is a 7-day event, so you do need to do all of these as soon as possible. Keep in mind that these do not reset. They are one-time quests. So you're going to get a maximum of 500 of these event tokens if you can do all of the quests. Now, to address player reactions to this, some players have reacted to this negatively, saying that this has replaced the other token events that we usually get, where there is an icon and there's like a a premium card that you can trade in, or there's like a mega tier 2 ticket. No. This is just an extra token event. The best example and the cleanest example I have for you was back in February when they introduced Ultron World Boss Legend. They had a bunch of Ultron quests. They had like an Ultron World Boss event quest, and you would get Ultron tokens, and then you would exchange those Ultron tokens for the Ultron chest. However, this time around, they expanded the shop. The shop's a lot. This purchase is honestly not very good, but it's okay. The shop is much expanded this time around, so you can get Books of Vishanti. I don't recommend that you get them, but you can. You can get 200 EOD or TCP, which I think is really good, because remember, you get up to 500 tokens for free, so you could theoretically buy that 3 times, which is 600, or you could get 300 up to 375 CCF. You could get a random 4-star or random 5-star artifact. And you can actually get both potentially, which is pretty nice. And the list is pretty small, I would say. I'm actually tempted to get this one because there's quite a few here that I don't have still. And then finally, we have the Dormammu Deal chest, which can have tier 3 and tier 2 materials, as well as 6-star artifacts. This is probably where the majority of players are going to spend their tokens, because like I said, 500 tokens means that you can open this chest 50 times. I'm probably going to be spending the majority of my tokens here. I kind of wish there was like a 4-star selector rather than random 4-star, random 5-star, but it's okay. You sort of have your deal with how much randomness you want to stomach. Do you want to stomach an average amount of randomness, or do you want a larger amount of randomness with potential for better rewards? It's really up to you. I'm probably going to go for the Dormammu chest myself, just if you're curious what my opinion is. But yeah, I personally like these rewards quite a lot, and I think they bumped up the tier 3 material amount quite a bit, which I think is good. I wish they would add Mandalay gems and Awakening crystals. That was from some other shop that's like bleeding through. But yeah, this is the event shop for the Dormammu tokens, and these are the quests that you have to do. Now, the other reaction that I've seen from some people in the community, again, not many, but some, is that this event quest is difficult, and not all players can complete it. And that's true, and that's okay, Because did you know that brand new players are missing, they're losing out on 75 plus CCF every single day? Isn't that really sad? What a ripoff for them, because they can't clear World Boss 5 times a day. When you look at it from this point of view, I'm obviously sort of using manipulated logic to sort of prove my point in kind of an underhanded way, but basically the point is that there will always be some content that not every player can complete, therefore not every player can always get 100% of their rewards. For example, there are many star agents, and without questioning the, validity of their status or whether they have real or botted subscribers, not everyone can be a star agent by virtue of just not being in one of the countries that the star agent program is in, right? Even if we assume for a second, hypothetically, that all star agents are legitimate in terms of their subscriber counts, etc., not all countries are available. Not all countries, So again, you can always find a situation where not every player has access to every single reward. In this case, it's the Dormammu event quest. But the good thing here is, honestly, I think if you really tried, that you can get all of the tokens. Because you can be carried. Even if it's 20 times, you just have to be... Thank you, Mr. Weeaboo, but not right now. You just have to be friends with one whale. One whale or one veteran player, and they just have to carry you 20 times. I mean, it's a lot to ask, but hey, if you're really close friends, maybe you do their homework for a few days. Maybe you buy them lunch once. I don't know, if you know them in real life anyways. You sort of get my point. So, yeah, I think the reaction, sort of the negative knee-jerk reaction of some members of the community is baseless and unfounded. And I think it's just their attempt at finding some negative drama in an otherwise amazing update. And what I would tell those players who are frustrated or annoyed by, the sort of high requirement, high bar of entry for some of these tokens, again, not all of the tokens, just some of them, what I would say is that you're better off pointing your attention and your energy at other aspects of this update that are actually in need of valid criticism. Because when we criticize everything, it sort of makes everything nothing, right? If everything needs criticism, then where do you start? So I would much rather focus on the lack of guaranteed life seed drop rate for farming life seeds in World Boss Legend. I would rather focus on the tier 3 material drop increase that is really pretty bad. It's like 5 to 10 EOD and TCP in World Boss Legend. I would rather focus on maybe getting more Faltine souls from GBR in general, right? I think these are more important, in my opinion, more important topics to be discussing and to be sort of trying to focus the devs' attention on, rather than just, hey, there's a chance I'm not going to get all 500 tokens, therefore this event is bad, change it. So yeah, hopefully I've shed some light on this event quest and what you can do to sort of achieve maximum rewards. There are a bunch of other events going on right now. There's like a character ranking event. There's a crystal bonus mission as well with decent rewards if you wanted to splash some crystals. I believe there's a uniform sale at some point, or there's just a lot of like good optional uniforms on sale right now. And then there's going to be a CTP unequip cost, a 50% unequip discount starting in a couple of days, and a CTP reforging if you're into that sort of thing, or if you happen to have 2 CTPs of veteran, wink wink, and you're going to do a special CTP reforging extravaganza, which, from what I've understood, a very popular Korean MFF player will be doing on his channel in a few days. So keep it locked there for that, and I'll give you more information on that as the time draws near. And yeah, hit me up in the comments down below in the meantime with your thoughts on this event and these events for this, this part of the update. There's plenty more to come. Last thing I'll leave you with is actually for the faction battle, at least based on my productivity or my, how often I play MFF daily. I haven't had to play the faction battle once, and I've already gotten almost all of the rewards. And actually, for me personally, I don't even have to go past the phase 23 because I don't need the level 5 XP chips or the 6-star rank up ticket. But there are still a few days left. So why I'm saying that you don't need to play the faction war is it costs energy to play. So maybe next time faction war rolls around, wait until there's just a few days left and see how many times you actually have to play this to get all of the rewards, because you might be able to claim all the rewards without actually spending any additional energy, because you do get faction energy or whatever, faction rewards, from just doing the regular content in the game outside of this faction battle. So yeah, just a thought, because the faction battle doesn't drop anything besides faction XP. It doesn't give you like any other reward. So yeah, just a thought. Anywho, thanks so much for watching. Smash the like button, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.